Hi everyone, welcome into this week's My Weekly CBS Fix. Hope you had a great week. In this week's Parsha is Saitzay. So the Torah tells us a couple of lessons we should learn from the animal. So the verse says, you are not allowed to plow an ox and a donkey together at the same time. At the same time, they should both not be pulling the plow. So now this is what's called a chok, a statute, and usually the chukim in the Torah do not have any reasons given for them. However, the Shlah, many others, give reasons for it. One of the reasons that are given for this mitzvah is that the shar, the ox, is a type of animal, chews its cud, it's malagera, and that means is that when it chews its food, it swallows it, regurgitates it, swallows it again, spits it back out, chews it again. And the donkey, which is not a kosher animal, does not do that. And when the donkey were to see the ox chewing, so the donkey is going to think, hey, it's not fair. How come our farmer, our owner, our master gave him more food to eat? I thought we stopped eating a half an hour ago. He's still getting more food. It's not fair. And so therefore, in order not to cause any pain to the donkey, so therefore the Torah says, don't put the two together. Now, I'm hoping you're going, seriously. It's just a dumb donkey. Well, what is that? What is this supposed to mean? So the answer is you're right. It is just a dumb donkey. And the donkey may not be thinking anything. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But the idea is if it's not really thinking anything, why is the Torah giving us this mitzvah? And so the answer is that the donkey may not be thinking anything, but the master, the owner of these two, is thinking. And he's got to think to himself, I have to be very careful with the feelings of the donkey because the ox is eating and it's not. Now, why does the Torah tell the master to do that? Because the Torah wants to train the master that if you will care about the feelings of a donkey, how much more so are you going to care about the feelings of a human being? If you can care so much about a donkey, so you're going through a training method. You're going through this training in order to be able to be very, very careful about how people feel. It's a similar idea we find Friday night. We cover the challah. Why do we cover the challah? Not to embarrass the challah. How are we embarrassing the challah? Because usually when we make up the blessing of hamotzi covers all blessings. However, Friday night there's a special mitzvah to make kiddush over a cup of wine, and that requires a different bracha, the bracha of Bori Pri HaGafen, who creates the fruit of the vine. And so therefore we make that blessing first, and therefore in order not to shame the bread, so therefore we cover the bread. Now the bread's not thinking anything, not too much brains inside the bread. So why are we doing this? We're doing that because we're teaching ourselves, we're training ourselves that if I care about the feelings of a piece of bread, how much more so do I care about the people at the table over here? So how silly is it that we make kiddush on the wine, cover the bread, and at the same time speak lashon hara at the table about other people? We're missing the boat. And there's another mitzvah in the Torah in this week's parsha. It says if you see the donkey or the goat or the sheep of your friend, don't turn away from it. Yes, you shall surely return it to your friend. When you see your friend's lost object, don't ignore it and pretend you didn't see it. Pick it up and return it to him. Now, this is also a lesson that if I care about my friend's animal, so certainly I have to care about my friend's son and daughter. If I see my friend's son or daughter is lost, not necessarily lost in the sense of they don't know how to get home, directions lost, but they're lost in life. And the Torah is telling you, not to turn away from them. You have to help them. We have to reach out and touch whoever we can. And the Torah is giving us this training, again, through the care of animals, in order that we should be able to care about, meaning the Torah is telling us these things aren't automatic. If you don't have a training in it, so that's why the Torah has to tell us, if we don't have a training in it, we're not going to just flip a switch and do it with people. So the Torah gives us this idea that if you practice on animals, you certainly be able to inculcate this idea of caring about other people and thinking about other people and living your life for other people. Have an amazing Shabbos. Thank you for listening.